push, but you have to have a quick memory. You gotta forget.
You just gotta let it go. I mean, honestly, if I'm kapl, I'm not gonna let it go. kapl was playing hot in that set, and hopefully we'll be able to continue that up. Won't be too tilted. Obviously, it sucks to, you know, lose a set and then immediately have to play right after that, but kapl nonetheless coming in playing hot. We'll see what Gerudok is able to bring with the Zetterburn.
Absolutely. And this is an interesting matchup because depending on who you're talking to, people will tell you it goes different ways. And I think the general consensus is that it's annoying for both of these characters to play against each other. Because I think Clairen has a really heavy presence in neutral against Zetterburn, and we're seeing how strong this advantage state can be. And that even translates off stage, where having those disjoints can make it really hard for Zetterburn to recover. That being said, once you get in, Clairen doesn't exactly have the fastest moves to get Zetterburn off of you. And so there's a lot of opportunities, and again, because of her weight, for Zetterburn to make some stuff happen.
No sweet spot right there, but it doesn't even matter. Yeah, able to take that stock right there. A little bit of a mistake there on that recovery from Gerudok, right? Not able to utilize the resources to effectively maneuver around that Clairen. Got to be able to see if you can, try to go for those high recoveries. Sometimes that can be really helpful against Clairen, who's just really trying to snipe you at that ledge.
100%. Now, trying to find this up strong, knowing that that is the win condition, pulling the trigger just a little bit early on that down strong, but the up strong out of shield. Ooh. I feel like that's something we don't see enough. When was the last time you saw an up strong out of shield?
You know, there are some people that I play against online that, you know.
Okay, well.
I might as well just expect it. But yeah, at this level, right, you know, you got a little bit of fire on you, and that can be as dangerous as it gets. But right now, see if kapl can make it back on stage safely, and does. One of the places where Clairen doesn't have to worry about it as much. Obviously, Zetterburn has the ability to go off stage and get the KO, but sorry, I got stun locked by the Zetterburn, just no animation, just falling from the wiggling out of hit stun and just, oh, here I come.
Just looked at kapl and said, you won't.
Easy come, easy go, I suppose.
This advantage stage being pushed even further, though. One grab converted into 65%. The parry coming out just a little bit too early, but the right idea. The jab now opening this up for Gerudok, but small misses on extending this advantage state. Almost so much more to give there.
Oh my goodness.
Had the right read.
Yeah, great read, but just a little bit off on the spacing right there. kapl going to be able to take that advantage into, I mean, this is last hit scenario. It is enough to do it. Like you were talking about those blast zones being shortened a little bit on the stage earlier. Definitely came into play there.
Yeah, they're very small on this stage now. Firebolt off the ledge, tried and true classic, and now trying to approach with this nair. kapl, maybe thinking he was going to fall through the platform. Able to get the forward hit on that up air, and the next one will certainly do it. Gerudok now has to be very, very careful, especially because that jump was expended, and kapl could have just held the ledge, but we'll have to see if that ends up making a difference. The grab online. We can't strong hit.
It's also unlucky that the up B just hit at the top of the no fun zone, but oh my goodness.
Okay,
Gerudok, yeah, should be gone now.
That sucks.
Just hit off a little bit too far. Yeah.
I saw the vision.
Cooking.
For like 1 second, I saw the vision. kapl, though, able to take that all the way, able to find those reversals so well. I think that's another thing that I've really noticed in the players who are doing quite well in bracket and pushing these matchups is they are able to find reversals on overextension so consistently. It is frustrating to play against, to say the very least. And speaking of frustrating, who picked this?
Well, you know what? It makes sense for Zetterburn, right? Obviously, those close ceilings really helpful for him, and you have a lot of recovery mix-ups, surprisingly, on this stage. Zetterburn doesn't necessarily need the wall to be really tricky to edgeguard off stage. In fact, sometimes the wall makes it harder for him to recover, unless you're Sophie, who's, you know, just sort of sticks to the wall and attacks everything, which is
all good.
Different story, but
yeah, I remember, I believe it was Switch and Cody Schwab telling me that Zetterburn actually quite likes this stage, and there's a lot of interesting things that he can do on it. So I definitely see why, as you mentioned, those like low top blast zones can make things tricky. That being said, kapl, we saw it in the set against Mystery Soul, and it kind of came true again. The accidental hit fall, putting him in a tough position off stage, and the lack of wall really mattering in that instance.
Oh, So neither of these players quite happy with the way that the ledges and the walls work on this stage, but you pick it for a reason. It's not about that, but you take the gifts where they come. Great movement by Gerudok. Still not able to find the full confirms without kapl being able to mash out, but here we go. Holy moly.
Something about run-up shine just kind of tickles me. It's so funny. Because it feels like it shouldn't be a thing, you know what I mean? But if you read that somebody's going to shield, or even just like short hop in front of you, run-up shine is a real option.
I do so love Zetterburn because he is a prank character that was made by Dan Fornace that says, what if it was bad to shield a move? Oh Yikes. My goodness. Speaking of prank characters, Clairen, tippers, that's messed up.
Hey, why not? Do you ever watch The Prank Patrol as a kid?
No.
Okay.
It's a name I have not heard before.
We'll leave that one be. Shout out if you know Prank Patrol in the chat.
Is it like Paw Patrol?
No. All good. I have a list of references that nobody gets. We'll move on. And move on we will. Last stock coming on to last hit.
Ooh, didn't connect into the fireball,
wow,
but it doesn't matter. Caught the tech, and Hyperborean Harbor with those platform heights. So wonderful. You're looking to see if anybody knows what you're talking about?
Frick!
I say good luck with that, Nurse.
And actually, we saw in that very last stock, crouch canceling actually working against kapl. The only reason that he was in range for that up tilt so close, or up smash so close to the ground, was because he was able to crouch to cancel the up tilt. And so I think showing there are times where crouch cancel can kind of work against you, at least a little bit.
Yeah, it's often so helpful when you're playing in the neutral, right? And you know that your opponent is just approaching with a lot of aerials and that you know you're going to be able to punish them right back. But grounded moves sometimes are the scary ones, especially when they're spaced really well to be crouch canceling all the time.
Absolutely. Gerudok answering back in a big way. kapl. Definitely, I would expect the favorite to win this one. And so now, potentially going from upsetter to upset E, unless he's able to lock it in very, very quickly. And these upstrongs just ringing true time and time again.
Ooh, what a great tipper right there from kapl. See if this edge guard can get finished off. No tipper, so we have to do it again.
Yeah, missed the angle on that up B. Nice tech as well. kapl, no up strong to finish that one off. Instead goes for the down, but Gerudok able to find that shield in time, and now trying to put kapl in a difficult position off stage. The nair goes unpunished, but the parry as well.
Couple of really greedy instances here from Gerudok, and it does end up with a KO for kapl, who's trying to turn this thing around after such a solid showing from Gerudok in that game too. And honestly, Clairen against Zetterburn on this stage, I do think that this was a phenomenal pick from kapl, because the less you have to deal with just getting bounced between platforms, I think the better it is for Clairen.
Yeah, 100%. I like this stage a lot as well. As Clairen in particular, because it gives you the space to breathe. You still get high value off the platform when it happens to come around, and obviously your up tilt is probably the best move in the game for covering that platform. So there's lots to like. Now this offstage pressure so huge. High recovery goes unpunished. Up throw to nothing.
Up throw into a tech chase. I guess you can call it that. But
yeah, you need quotation fingers around that one.
Ooh, rolling right into Clairen, never ideal, and a big tipper to set up, but
like
good recognition by kapl.
I like that!
Goodness gracious, I think I like it.
If you're able to set up a situation where people are afraid and like drifting around to try and avoid back air and different things like that, you're able to set up the weak hit of side B, which if you are able to grab the ledge, does true combo into up air like that.
Always got to keep in mind those roots. I mean, it is, again, but these two characters and the advantage state that they have, it's hard to keep in mind every single one of those combo roots that they can have available, but
that's definitely true.
Got to keep your eye on those percentages, because I think that the key part about these characters is that they can vary, especially when you're trying to open up with aerials on either end. For Zetterburn especially, right? Sour Fair, I can't believe that was set up for a KO.
Yeah, Sour Fair is an unbelievable move. In some instances, better than hitting the sweet spot.
Shoutouts to Clairen all the time. Sour up air, low-key better than sweet spot up air, because it can lead into sweet spot up.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, I love this adaptation here by Gerudok. Starting to notice those run forward tilts. Here we go.
5, 6. The fear!
If
the
we didn't
fear!
see the achievement earlier, it would have popped right there.
Hey, you would have got it. You would have got it. Down air out of shield as well. Just missing. kapl finally exerting himself in neutral. Trying to take control of this. Fighting his way out of the corner. The shield, though, coming out so consistently from Gerudok. I would love to see kapl mix in a grab here because it seemed a little bit free. That being said, deep back air, you don't necessarily expect it. And kapl is going to go up 2-1.
And this all on, I think Gerudok burned the double jump before using that down special off stage. And therefore, after getting hit by that back air, just did not have an opportunity. Didn't have the opportunity to mix up the recovery as we saw kapl flying in for that KO right there. So a little bit unfortunate use of the resources right there will bring us to potentially set point right now. kapl just needs one more to get some revenge for that set that was oh so close in the winner's side and trying to make it into top 32, which will be coming up just after this set. You want to make sure that you stay tuned, but only one of these two players can make it there.
100%. kapl taking a deep breath, switching skins as well, going retro red.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The sound effects on this Clairen are so good.
I really like the new 3D crunchy sound effects that they added, especially the ones that were way too loud for about a day. They were very funny.
I was talking about this earlier, but the new soundscapes that they added to the stages are also phenomenal. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they added like ambient noise to a lot of the stages.
Merchant Port sounds great. Ethereal Forest sounds great. This stage on the when both players were on last stock, you get to hear like the volcano erupting and the waves crashing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's hard to hear over the music, but if you turn the music off, it sounds so cool.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping when I heard bugs on Ethereal Forest because I didn't read the patch note and I was like, something in my house?
Yeah.
Oh!
I love the idea.
I like it a lot, yeah.
Because honestly, if I'm kapl right there, I'm not ready to tech that because we haven't seen. Like Gerudok needed to hit that because now that's a tool that you can't use anymore. Now kapl's going to be ready to tech it, but the one-time surprise attack, I love keeping that in the back pocket.
Yeah, we've seen kapl miss a couple of techs in situations like that, so a really good idea. Unfortunately, not connecting, but able to find the stock without too much trouble. Could have just rolled from the ledge and taken the stock. kapl still in advantage. And no jump means that is going to be it. Only 35% taken, and Gerudok needs to make something happen. Potentially tournament on the line. Do you believe? No jump.
Big opportunity, did not drift forward far enough. I think that recovery from kapl was just out of range of where you could have ever landed that down air to Gerudok. Missing out on a big opportunity, and
nice
here we
turnaround.
go.
So good. Oh, and even runs through, expecting the spot dodge, reacts to the no tech as well. Jump used, and you're gone! Two reads later, and kapl's taking the entire stock, the lead, and potentially the ticket to top 32.
You know that was all custom too.
Oh yeah.
None of that is something that you can practice for. That was all reactions. You didn't lab that one.
That's reaction based for sure.
Oh man, beautiful stuff there by kapl. Potentially able to get into top 32, but we are going to last stock here in game 4. Anybody's game.
Yeah, no tech. Means that Gerudok able to find that stock. kapl trying to put something big together, and man, the techs have really fallen by the wayside this last game.
Maybe a little bit of nerves, maybe just trying to think about some other things. Invincibility helping out kapl big time.
I thought he was going to go for the F-Strong. High recovery, no, goes back to the ledge. Nice angle from Gerudok, stay back safely. There, putting kapl in a tough spot off stage. Aggressive, back onto the stage, what do you got?
Oh my goodness, the scramble. Gerudok now in a tough spot, needs to go for that up special, no fun zone, makes it tough.
This should be it if kapl's able to convert. And he's not!
A little bit too far. My gosh, Gerudok not letting up for a
Catches the jump with that, that's it!
My goodness, what a comeback. We get to go to game 5 again.
Dude.
kapl's in a marathon dimension.
If I'm kapl, I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Game in your hands.
That game was over. That game was over. So long as you were able to find that edge guard. And the thing that goes wrong ends up being your demise. Gerudok Can we talk about catching a jump with the fireball to convert it into the fair so he can't recover?
The coverage, so good. I'm loving that Gerudok. Seems like the combo game has just gotten better and better as this set has gone on. And honestly, just such a clutch player. I feel like the moment it gets down to last stock, Gerudok is locked in.
How did we end up here?
Yeah, Era Armada, huh? I would normally think of the... Can I be honest? I, as a Clairen player, feel like I would hate the stage, especially in this matchup.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that kapl ended up picking this. Must have some sort of read on what he wants to do, something about the platforms. I believe Upstrong does hit on the platforms if you're able to get it, and gives you a place to retreat from Zetterburn's Upstrong, but the recovery is tough for both characters here. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, you got to be really careful just because you have such a little wall to work with.
Well,
just like that, you spoke it into existence. Put it on the commentary reel. Oh no. Yeah, pineapple is just way too common on this stage.
If you don't like cheese, you can always buy pineapples. I'll tell you that much for free.
Two very different types of foods, but I mean, you're not wrong. Wow, okay, and good, not getting scared of that potentially being a landing on stage, so came right back to even.
Yeah, almost had a big conversion on that platform. Unfortunately, unable to find the up tilt. Commitment on the dash attack. Ooh, just missing the reaction tech chase, and now Gerudok gonna get some damage here.
Ooh.
No tech, kapl.
Really greedy with that back air, though. Didn't have enough drift, and kapl's going to be able to turn things around here. Tipper, but what a tech from Gerudok.
The pivot down tilt to get that situation set up in the first place was so nice, but Gerudok's been doing a very good job these last couple of games of mixing up those up B angles to the point where kapl not quite sure what to go for.
Ooh, the shield pressure. You always got to watch out for that shine on landing. That's a big commitment.
Why did that work?
Stunned, honestly.
Yeah, that's gross.
Oh my goodness.
I like that.
Man, we're watching a good set right now.
We've been watching good sets. I don't know where you've been.
No, I know, but this set right now, I'm being struck by it. These two are leaving nothing on the table, and the scoop from Gerudok putting kapl on tournament stock.
Where did this guy come from?
The scary dimension.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness, the high recovery! And Gerudok's not done yet. Tech chase, but not able to pick it up. That wave dash not sending it far enough.
Oh, no tipper. Had the opportunity to get that jump back. Use the fireball as well. The spacing just off, and kapl a little bit desperate on this last stock. He's been here before, and it didn't go his way. You have to hope that doesn't happen again in the DI. Just not there. Familiar for kapl. Gerudok trying to make his mark on this tournament, trying to make his mark on top 32.
Trying to get a gigantic upset over kapl, who has been so close in both of these sets.
Man.
But the tournament might end for him soon if he's not able to bring it back, but didn't wall jump. And it's a tech error to end the game on Era Armada. It is a tragic end to the tournament for kapl. Gerudok will take the set 3-2.
And okay, as much as that sucks, that was kapl's counter pick.
That was kapl's counter pick.
And so, if you want to talk about comeuppance, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
That's not how you pronounce my name.
Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Maybe you shouldn't have done
Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Maybe you should think about your life choices.
Maybe you should have picked an honest stage. But then again, it's a risk, because some of that stage did work out really well for kapl as well, right? Like, Clairen does have a really good way. You were talking about it earlier, right? The ability to cover those platforms, something that she can do so well with that gigantic sword. Does give Zetterburn some recovery options, but really was down to, honestly,